Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3, The Shadow of Death. And we now know what the Rise of the Necromancer is, so we can move on to another unlockable scenario, or campaign, rather, Unholy Alliance. So it's not just one thing that was hidden and you could easily miss. It's two. And guess what? Another thing that you can easily miss. If you have more than one piece on the map, that means they are optional and selectable. You can choose whichever you want to go from the available options. And it's very not obvious. I'm pretty sure that when I played this, like for the first time, I had no idea that you can do that. I also had no idea that you can right-click on the places either. But yes, so we have 4 scenarios, and they are by our 4 heroes that have a grudge against Sandro because of the artifacts that they had to collect. Except for Yogg, I guess, who didn't actually have any involvement with Sandro. But anyway, I will just do it in the same order as I did the campaigns. So let's start with Final Piece. Jem's employer, the Avli border lord Fayette, has been killed by the necromancers while on a secret mission. Never able to leave an enemy defeated, the necromancers have further humiliated Fayette by raising him as a death knight. Jem can't accept this insult. Lord Fayette's dead body must be destroyed to grant him final peace. Okay, Jem is limited to level 30. Will carry experience, skills, and spells to the next scenario. And we have a choice: Grand Elves, Homestead, Scroll of Destroying Dead. The homestead doesn't make sense because I can quite easily build it. 30 Grand Elves is pretty good for the start, but Destroy Undead is really good for the end. Yeah, I think I'll take Destroy Undead.
When I went to tell Lord Fayette about Sandro tricking me, I learned he left on a mission into Deja while I was searching for the boots, and had not yet returned. So I scried for Lord Fayette, and discovered his mission had gone horribly wrong. He had been killed by the necromancers, and resurrected as a death knight. Curse all necromancers! There is one last service I can do for my lord. I will grant his soul final peace by destroying the undead body, chaining it to this world. I owe him that much.
Lord Fayette has been turned into a death knight while on a secret mission into Deja. Apparently he was to meet secretly with one of the Dejan border lords, but something went wrong. I'm determined to grant his soul final peace by destroying his undead body. Clancy volunteered to help me. We have slipped over the border into a no-man's land between Avli and Deja. From here we will build our forces and push into Deja itself. Yes, there's Clancy, who is level 25, which is quite amazing. And Jem is also level 25, but she lost her portrait. I think the description is the same. So yeah, now I have this, but also, like I said, your heroes don't actually transfer anywhere. Rather, they are made in a way that would be kind of similar to what you might have at the end of a campaign. So, both are 25, level 25, and have all the skills, but they are not the best skills. Expert learning, absolutely pointless. Well, first aid was mandatory, so that's not a bad choice. 3 magic schools. That's really not necessary, but it's not bad either. And expert wisdom. Archery and tactics. Archery is good. Tactics, but it's not that bad, I guess. And Clancy has expert pathfinding, expert archery, wisdom, air magic, tactics, offense, leadership, resistance. That's also not too bad. Pathfinding probably won't be useful, but otherwise it's quite fine. And Chen does not start with a tent. Alright, and this is a medium map. Actually, all of the maps that you could choose from the start are medium-sized. Let's check out what our options are. Ice Bolt. So they're level 1. Hopefully the enemies also start at level 1 with their heroes that they hire. And yeah, none of these are useful. I mean, Mafala is always okay, but Black Dragon may be stronger than a Titan, but not even a Titan could defeat an Archangel without help. That, sadly, is true. Okay, so they're separated. Gem is good against undead troops. I still think that I should try to... Oh. Yeah, Gem is more important than Clancy. Getting more levels doesn't really give me much, because I just get +2 basic statistics, and they're way, way lower than I actually had. But hey. So... but I want the town halls. Well, let's first just explore a bit. Oh. Well, that is a bit of a problem. Death? Why would I want that? Okay, so there's a lot of demons around here. Well, I don't think I will find much around here that would not require me to fight something. So let's just buy the troops that I can. And try to fight these dragonflies. This isn't ideal though. Yeah, neither is this. This is a better idea. And then the other one I will use for economy reasons. Evil Eye as well. Oh yeah, I have the tactics right. Unfortunately, I cannot get to this area and be secure. So it... Yeah, this is the only way I can set everything up so that the dragonflies cannot get to my elves. I need these 2 squares to be guarded by my full stack. Then I can guard all the others with stacks of 1. Okay, excellent, just what I needed. Oh yeah, I also have Lightning Bolt. And 10 knowledge, which isn't bad. Doesn't seem to be that much to explore, so I'm not sure if I do want to get... oh, another hero? Probably not. At least not yet, because I will run out of gold quickly. Yeah, I need to start building up these things, but the blacksmith will need to be constructed here as soon as possible. We located 2 rampart castles. Clancy and I will each base out of one, build our forces and castles, and then combine our forces to push into Deja. From my scrying, I know the Death Knight we are looking for is in this area of Deja. Curse them. We will grant you final peace, Lord Fayette. I promise. Centaurs and a warrior's tomb. Red Dragon Flintung. Not bad. Also expert leadership, so we don't even lose quite as much morale. Also, I start with magic resistance plus 5%. And yeah, looks like I cannot go further. I'm not sure what this is, though. I go Fork Chieftains. Yeah, that should be doable. But joining forces is going to be a bit tough. Can I build... Really? I don't want to build dendroids because they're slow. At least this helps. Okay, Evil Eye is here as well. I need wood as soon as possible. Yeah, I guess I should build Citadel. Maybe the dendroids too. Yeah, faithfully it's better to build dendroids. Just in case of defense reasons. Their movement is 7. My movement is also 7. 3, 6, 7. However, the Wood Elves' movement is also 7. So if I go first, the Wood Elves will go first. As such, it only makes sense to put these guys down here. If you could stop, that would be great. Then put this guy here. Put a few on the other side. So I need to use a lightning bolt. Oh, nice. That is very rude. So I will need to use a lightning bolt in those. this. Well, that's not too bad. But it is an interesting maneuver that I did. Okay, now I have wood, so now I can build... Ooh. Triangle greaves. Huh. What's this? I can now build the blacksmith here. Very important. Alright, well... I need more wood. I should try and go here. Oh, fire animals. Yeah, that's... somewhat of a problem. Those are classes special as unicorns, right, so I should try and build them whenever I can. Okay, so let's... just put like this. Actually, like that. Yeah, they're upgraded. This, but it's also a gamble. If I go first, then this will work out very nicely. But if I don't, then it will be very terrible, because they will always fire before I can get to them, and we are in close range. But I go first, excellent. And I get a magic arrow. This is pretty obvious. Oh dear. Wow, why did you go first? Because this guy got killed, I guess. However, this guy will move first now. I also should not have gone there. Yep. Well, that's still not too bad. Is there anything I can get here? Technically, yes. But I kind of want more economy. But then I don't really have a choice. I need more troops for Clancy. Ooh, Master Genius. Okay. So I need the Dragonbone Greaves first. Yes. I could upgrade the Dendroid Arches. I could also build a Citadel. But first, I need the first aid hand. And 1,000 for Dendroid Buds. Yeah, I think I can upgrade them. That way I'm not slowed down quite as much. Hypo. I overheard some of my troops talking about my eyes. It was amusing. Apparently they think the blue around my eyes is some sort of war paint. I suppose they would be disappointed if I were to tell them it's merely part of being a druid. I magicked my face that way in a ceremony honoring something some small creature had done for me, which in my case was when raccoons washed my food in the water. The raccoon's gesture may not have been a monumental gift, but I treasure the memory. Okay, so I guess that's intentional then, that the portraits change. So effectively this is to signify that between the first 4 campaigns and Rise of the Necromancer, several years have passed. Interesting, very interesting. Let's do the same idea. Tactics does make them quite a bit more useful than usual. Also, no, you need to move there, otherwise you're making everyone go the long way. Oh, right. Never mind. Knowledge and power, yes. Okay, next target is going to be the demons. Anything else? Very important. Oh, sure. Especially with leadership, this is really good. Okay, in that case... yeah, I really don't need this, so I won't even bother. So it's fire elementals or pack of pit lords. This would get me closer to joining forces. Can also go to the imp cache, but that might be too soon. Also fire elementals, a pack of pit lords. They're not that different, except that the pit lords can resurrect. I guess I should work towards merging them together. And there's nothing I can get because I don't have enough wood. Right, I should, in fact, put my elves down there, since it's just 2 hexes that needs to be defended. So more lightning bolts. I wish I had a less powerful spell for this, but I will make do. morale's pretty good, but it's not the best. There's no reason to attack them. Not really. Why must they all be just slightly outside of the range? In this case, it also doesn't make sense to attack. That works. And now I get defense. Excellent. Ooh, and another town. Wow. Okay, in that case... there's a road going that way. There is no road going this way. So this might not be symmetrical after all. There is a road going this way. It still makes me wonder though. I guess I should stick with my original plan though. Unholy Alliance, AA. They are quite confident. I don't blame them. I should have merged my centaurs. Do I have archery? Don't quite remember. Magic arrow is useful. So the point here is, do not kill them. Just damage them enough so that they go down to 1 each. Good. I don't want to do that. Okay. So now... oh. Well. Now all bets are off then. Yep. Oh, 20. Nobody can get there in time. So let's get out. Oh. Now I'd rather wait. So the demon didn't move yet, so I should take the demon out first. Okay, not too bad. So merge these together, split to 1. for that matter, I think it's a better idea to split the dwarves. They're magic resistant, and they don't move much. And if I lose one, it's not a big deal. Okay, this town is the more important one. Let's try to go for more economy, because I'm really low on gold. But I will finish taking over this town next time. See y'all then.